Hey, Maria back with another video. It's 8:48 a.m. It is May 18th. It is Saturday morning. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. This is actually a second recording. It looks as though I had made a recording before, and for whatever reason, my recorder did not take it. Like, I inadvertently hit cancel instead of hitting OK, so it looks like I didn't save my last video, my last recording. So I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit more about the playground that I was on, and how is it that I can move forward in the playground without me having to deal with having to interact or having to I want my life and I want it to go forward, meaning I'm tired of dealing with everything that I had to put up with. I think people have come to realize that my political views are good, meaning like how I live my life is good. I think I show that I'm a good citizen, you know what I mean? And how I responded to this issue, I don't think that anybody could complain about how I handled it. The reason why I'm making this video today is because, you know, I feel very frustrated with my day routine. I'm somebody who constantly needs to be moving 24 hours a day. I like movement. I like changing. I like, you know, knowing what I'm going to do. I love having the idea of being open to a new adventure every day. Everything has to be that way. And because of these people blocking me and causing the problems, I don't know how to plan my life, which is very frustrating. Okay, I do get the feeling that some of the people that I addressed in my last video, I listed their astrological signs, still want to be friends. I gave them my definition of friendship, and they do need to understand that given the context of the experiment, how this makes me feel. Okay, so I do think that we should strive for peace, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Okay, I do understand that people that I've addressed, they are looking at themselves, and now they're analyzing the situation from a point of view that seems logical. Okay, this whole experiment was created from Joseph Mengele, meaning that the people that he inspired to assist him in every way, directly and indirectly, have been tainted with that sort of toxicity, whether they identify with them being Nazis or not, which in this case, I personally feel as though they were. Okay, just because of the behavior. Regardless, okay, I'm talking about other people who are not necessarily a part of that pyramid. This is how you got all the weird behavior from people that were not white, you know, or black, or they could have been, you know, some other ethnicity. This is how they ended up, you know, toxicifying the entire population. It seems as though it's been very bad. Okay, and it's a very dangerous game that should have never been played out. Okay, ever been played out, and I think I managed it as well as I possibly could. I do understand there's a lot of people who probably could not have handled it, and they may have acted out in either killing themselves or killing other people. Okay, I think I managed this as best as I can, and I don't really want to hear any words of apologies, especially since it's been going on for too long. And that I feel as though I have had to make videos this long, and I left the farmer's place 11 years ago, so apologies are not something that I would even be open to hearing. Okay, I do understand that he wants to continue, he wants to view me as being a friend. He understands what my definition of friend is. Okay, all I want to do right now is feel safe. Okay, and I don't feel safe dealing with people who put me in situations that literally have caused me this sort of trauma. So I think you understand what my stance is, and I do believe that this group of people is also the reason why my YouTube numbers are always being skewed. Which, you know what I mean? Like, why would I want to be with people who are always constantly doing things to undermine me? Why would you do that? They're not your friends. Okay, and that you continually show me that every time I've mentioned it, okay, over and over and over again. I'm not interested in competing with you. That's the last thing I want to do. I'm sorry that you brought it to my awareness that you do exist. Why do I say this? Not to be offensive. It's the very fact that this whole issue I am not comfortable with on any level, on any fucking level. Okay, this is the reason why I wake up at night. This is the reason why I dread getting up in the morning. It is not something that I'm happy with at all. Okay, now I did write down some messages earlier about the network, and I do understand that the network is comprised of the rulers, the employers, my past acquaintances, my relatives, etc. They communicate on social media. Everyone outside can see what's going on, and this is how this whole thing got started. And unfortunately, I got sucked into it as a form of their entertainment. I have been exploited for a very long time. That's exploitation right there. Did I consent to having this surveillance? Did I consent to having viewed? Did I consent to even having my life discussed in that wide of a group of people? And most importantly, the fact that you took an action to try to change my way of life, right there is human trafficking. And I didn't appreciate it at all. Okay, this is my way of life. I live a very humble and peaceful life, and I'm tired of feeling like I have to defend it. But every day I wake up, and I'm not, there's not one dime being placed in my bank account, and I'm sitting here worried about what's going on, what are my plans, what am I going to be doing in a year from now? Okay, I'm trying to make plans for myself, okay, and these people constantly in my way, okay, and it bothers me. Okay, and I have the right to speak up about it because I don't want to be trafficked anymore. Okay, I have the right to have my own form of employment, whatever that might be. And in this case, Patreon is the only form of employment that I have. That works for me. So this particular network was trying to enforce their rules on me because they felt competitive with me. The competition originated from the experiment, okay, which is something that was immoral from the very get-go. Okay, so I'm asking that if you see me in town, that you avoid me because I don't have anything to say to you. I don't want to communicate with you. Okay, but you do owe me you owe me the decency to clear up what you created. You owe that to me. Meaning, if you sat here and blacklisted me, then you just better unblacklist me. I have no intentions of ever going back to the 9 to 5 again. I have no fucking intentions of living in Idaho, Cleveland, Pennsylvania, New York, Denver, any of these places. I have no intention of living in any of these places, okay? Especially right now, okay? But my name better be clear in every single last place on this fucking planet. Because this is something you should have never done. Okay? And then I also got the message that white people are now being bullied and disrespected. Like I said, I did not initiate this issue, okay? And I'm going to let everybody know, my race and anything in between, that I am not endorsing that. I am not, condoning people bullying white people. I'm basically saying, everybody needs to stay in their own lane. Okay, if white people are evil, then that's their problem. Okay, whether they're evil because they were convinced or it is within their DNA, that is their issue. I never said go and do whatever to these people. I was basically addressing my injustice and to get out of it. And I am saying that, other people of color do experience these issues in the workplace or whatever, because I was targeted because of my race, okay? But mind you, I didn't initiate it. Okay, I understand that white people are dealing with certain things right now. Like I said, I didn't ask for it. I did ask that you remove your issues or whatever. I'm not responsible for anything that goes on with the white race. But I will say I am not in any way saying that you should go out and bully these people. I'm saying it's time to stay in your own lane. Okay? Um, Stay in your own lane. That's the best thing you can ever do. Everybody knows, I get this message that everybody knows not to ask me for any favors. I don't want to be asked any favors. Like, I know I used to work your jobs. You basically tried to bring in Libra 14 to try to change me into something that was going to lead me to suicide. Okay? I don't want to live that life. You were basically trying to tear my character down, who I was and how I presented myself. Everybody knows how you present yourself is who you are, meaning this is your how you present yourself is your message. It's your story. It's how you live your life. Everything should be in alignment. You tried to destroy that. Okay? You had no right to do that. Okay? And I'm not responsible for what Justin created. Whatever. If I slipped up and said his name, oh well. That's too bad. I'm not making this recording again. It's not my problem that what he did, he did. What he did was a form of his human trafficking. What he did was either it's human trafficking, sex trafficking, and obviously you do not sit here and make a game of chance out of a woman's life. Okay? He was wrong on every fucking goddamn level. Okay? He got what he fucking deserved. And all the people who were involved in it, they got what they deserved as well. Okay, because whether you could take the racial issue out of it, which I do believe that fueled a lot of it. Okay, but anybody knows, any fucking brainer, anybody knows, even on the schoolyard level. If you were to do this on the schoolyard level, okay, right, bullying a girl because they thought she was acting cutesy or they didn't like her the way her outfit was. Everybody knows that would be considered bullying. Okay, so it's not like these people didn't know any better. Okay, and what I'm getting tired of is like people trying to shuck the responsibility, or maybe they're in denial of the fact that they're really fucking evil. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's not true. You were trying to what? There's nothing wrong with my personality. There's nothing wrong with my character. I am who I am. And no, I'm not trying to be white. You know what I mean? I am trying to be who I am. In a world that's supposed to be free, I mean, in a country that's supposed to be free, that somehow lost sight of all of this and all of this madness. Anyway, what else did I want to say? So yeah, no, I'm not open up to doing anyone any favors. I feel as though I've worked jobs that I should never have worked in. I never worked in. I was in industries that I should not have I should have never worked in. I had to sit here and be subjected to menacide tactics and all this other bullying. I'm tired of it. I have become disabled and I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? And I do not want to change my political leaning or my beliefs. My philosophy of life is what gets me up in the morning. Okay, this is what gives me the energy to be a 53-year-old woman and encourage other people who are older. Okay, and I don't care even if people who dealing with a chronic illness, or it may even be terminal. Okay, you need to value every bit of your life. Okay, you need to live every fucking moment, and you need to start now. Okay, that's what I'm about. I'm about continuing forward movement. That's what I'm about. Okay, and this is what I'm trying to do. Okay, I've lived within your system, meaning I lived within your arranged jobs, and I felt unhappy my entire life. Okay, even before I realized the horror behind the whole Prince Alamehu and everything else. It's been a fucking goddamn nightmare. Okay, and yeah, I do hold Scorpio. I can't remember the number. All of those people who got involved. Okay, I understand what you did. You should have never done it. Okay, now what else did I want to say? Like I said, I want to make it very clear. I'm not endorsing people or telling people to bully white people. Nobody should ask me for any favors, or they know that I have no reason to care for anyone. I have no reason to care about my family. I have blood or adoptive. The only person I do care about is my 30-year-old son, but I do recognize the fact that he is an adult, and so am I. We are two separate people, okay? He has needs. I have needs. We are two different people. He deserves to live wherever he wants, okay? And I deserve to live where I want. Okay, mind you, he will always have a room in my house, regardless, okay? Because he knows he can always have a chill with me if he wants to, okay? But we both deserve our freedom, okay? So I don't appreciate people trying to force that issue. And you have basically reduced both of our qualities of life for your own fucking entertainment. I don't fucking believe, I don't appreciate that. Also, people were talking about me being, they could perceive me to be beautiful. I don't consider myself to be beautiful at all. I'm completely aware of my flaws. I'm talking about my discoloration on the side of my face. I'm talking about my crooked teeth. I'm talking about a lot of things that you probably don't care about. I just make the best of who I am, okay? And the fact that I choose to live alone, I'm sorry if that surprises you, okay? But we all understand that I had a very rough life, okay? And I don't feel comfortable around other people. I need to be around by myself, and I don't have any reason to feel comfortable with people because everybody around me becomes abusers. Okay, I don't want to deal with people who are abusing me. Okay, and I have the right to do that. I live a very solitary life. I basically do my little hobbies in my house, or doing my videos, working on content, which that's my life. Or if while I was working, I work my 9 to 5 and I would come home, do my grocery shopping or whatever. I live a very, I don't know, pretty bland life, okay? But to some people, but it's enough for me, okay? And yes, I choose to live by myself, okay? And I'm very angry that people were trying to make decisions for me. And I do know that I got a message about the church is not a threat to me. It's unfortunate that the church got involved in this because, like I said, I never once stood up to the church. I never once tried to challenge the church or tell people not to be Christian or anything like that. But I do know that the church was used as a cover to hide their racism. I do understand that, okay? Because this is one of the reasons, one of the ways that you got other people involved that were not white and that were not black. You use, well, you know, white, the people who you used in this situation, okay? Because you didn't want to come out and make it a racial issue, so you made it a religious issue, okay? You know that's bullshit, okay? Because everybody knows that Maria was studying the Bible when she was a teenager. Just one of the reasons why people made fun of me. Okay, which is funny. And then they're going to turn around and try to religiously persecute me, which is silly. Okay, sure, it was Jehovah's Witness, but it's still considered a Christian religion. Also, my ex-boyfriend and his family did never got persecuted for their religion. As a matter of fact, they end up being a part of the perp chain. Okay, they're a part of it too. So you know the religious view is a lie. Okay, I mean, it shocks me some of the excuses that you guys have used. I don't appreciate people creating partners or helpers for me. A lot of people feel as though they need a partner in life, or they want, you know, helpers or whatever, or they felt as though I wanted their input. Their input is always coming from a different angle. These people come from a different tradition than me. These people come from a different belief system than me. These people are different than me. Okay, the Swan Song Manifesto is about Maria Gordon. It is about her life. It is about things that she created. It's about things that she saw, things that she did, whatever. And I do want to add more content. I did want to bring in some celebrities. I wanted them to be able to act out things that they were interested in doing. I wanted to do collaboration projects with them, whether that be cooking, singing, or whatever, okay? And it could be spur of the moment, but it's something that we need to collaborate with first, okay? I didn't appreciate people bringing in Labor 14, thinking that he had any right to run the show. He had no right over me whatsoever. Okay, and I would have never chosen him in the first place, ever. Okay, and it made me angry. The very fact that they were basically trying to force me to cater to his needs as a business partner, trying to force me into that. Was another sign of their human trafficking, which I'm going to categorize it as sex trafficking, seeing as how their goal was to try to make us a couple. Okay, I'm offended and I'm shocked. Okay, my Patreon is mine. Okay, everything that I do is mine, and yes, I do know that I'm making money. I believe it. I keep getting confirmation of it. It's my money. Okay. I'm angry that, you know, I'm angry about the Labor 14 issue. Beyond, okay? It makes me, I can't tell you what an evil person that man was, okay? Very evil. What else did I want to say? So everyone knows that I'm not responsible for what Labor 14 did. Everybody thinks that he's stupid. And it's really goes to show you how people are willing to orchestrate somebody, put them in that position, and then roll over him as if he was nothing. You know what I mean? Mind you, it is true. He is nothing. I would totally agree with you on that one. But my point is that he was supposed to be a part of your group. He was supposed to be a part of your friendship. This is what I'm saying about people who believe in this sort of unity that has been proven to be bullshit. Whether you think it's about white pride, or you think it's about black pride, or any sort of pride, okay? The fact is, I know that my family, both families, rolled over me. Okay? In groups where it's supposed to be about racial identity, they do that. Okay? Women will sit here and talk about how they want women to be strong and how they want them to be powerful and be a woman. And when the minute they see a strong, powerful woman, the first thing they want to do, they want to jump, they want to get together and jump all over her. This is a fucking fact, okay? And the sad part is, it's like, you know what? It bothers me that I have to deal with people who have herd mentality. I'm an individualist, okay? And the only way I believe in life is to look at things as an individual, okay? Our life journey is an individual. When the time that we leave this world, okay, you're not going to be judged about how you were in a relationship with whoever. Okay, you are going to be judged on your behavior, your actions, and the way that you lived your life. Sad but true, okay? And unfortunately, we live in a world where people are quick to roll over each other. They're quick to betray each other. They will stab you in the back, and that's just a fucking fact of life, okay? And I'm somebody who fully realizes that. So, anyway, I want my money. I want my life, and I'm tired of dealing with signs of your coercion, your mental abuse. I'm tired of dealing with the fact that, you know, this whole thing has been a goddamn nightmare to me. It is such a fucking goddamn nightmare. I cannot fucking stand it. Cannot fucking stand it. It's unfortunate. Is there something else I want to say? Yes, okay, yes. I do understand that I am visible on social media, but my numbers are skewed, okay? The very fact that I have made requests for you guys to change things, for you guys to cooperate, and you have not, okay? Which tells me that you guys will never be considered my friends, right? You can turn, and I understand who's to blame for this, okay? Because we're talking, I believe it's about Scorpio 20 or whatever, okay? Hey, you know what? I don't appreciate that, okay? And you're letting people know what kind of reader you are, okay? I didn't deserve your crap. Everybody knows I didn't deserve your crap. And it's shocking. It's shocking beyond people that you've done this, okay? And yeah, I get the feeling that you regret mistreating me. But like I said, unfortunately, you let it go too long to where your apology is worthless. Why? Because now everybody knows. And now, are you only sorry because now everybody knows and you can't change that subject and you can't change the fact that everybody knows? Or do you now realize what you caused a person? Given the fact that this was a Joseph Mengele issue and you were basically fighting me till the very end, I'm sorry, but your apology is going to be considered worthless. You do, however, owe me the responsibility of clearing up your mess. Okay? That's all you can do at this point. So anyway, is there something else that I can mention before I wrap this one up? I might make videos throughout the day. I might be working on content. I have like 2 more videos I want to post on Patreon. If you are a paying member, please continue to reach out to Patreon. Do it the best you can. I would appreciate your support. I do get the feeling that, and I'm going to make it very, very clear. That is the only thing I care about. Okay, because I want to be able to communicate with the celebrities. Mainly, I need to know where I'm going to go too. I have ideas about, you know, I don't know if I don't think I'm going to get the house. I might be able to buy the house. I don't know how that works. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on with my life, and it's unfortunate. Okay, I don't need people planning my life because I don't want anybody trying to maneuver me here, maneuver me there, or try to do anything. Everybody knows, they should know, do not ask me for any favors. I do not want to continue building a relationship with you under that context to where you're getting involved in my personal business and forcing a business relationship with you. That pisses me off, okay? I will not cooperate with that, and I have the right to deny that, okay? I'm very shocked that you did what you did, and I feel very abused by what you did. I don't appreciate it. What else do I want to say? I think that's it, you know. I'm going to wrap this one up. And I hope everyone who watches my videos and who continues to support me have a wonderful day. Please, if you could, like and share and subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. I'm trying to get my numbers up. I do know that my numbers are skewed. I have made a request for my numbers to change. Okay, this is why I will say I will never accept these people as true friends. Okay, because it's always about power with them. And as long as it's going to be about that, we will never be considered true friends. Okay, I have made the request to fix these issues before, and you have not done it. Okay, yet you still want me to be your friend. That's not how it works. Okay, that's not fucking how it works. Okay, I'm 100. Okay, and in order for me to trust you, you got to be 100 too. And you didn't. You failed on that. So moving on. Okay, but one thing's for sure: do not sit here and play with my fucking money that I have made on my own to survive after you created all of this issue. Okay, this issue is your responsibility 100% to fix. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope everyone who supports me has a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.